Yeah, thank God it's out. No more Plagas, no more bugs. We're free! What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil 4. Since we've eliminated Las Plagas from both myself and Ashley, we're free to go. Just wanted to take a look around this lab, though. What else could they do? Could they remove excess body fat? Maybe they could. Leon's gonna look great after this. I will say my favorite kind of log note, whatever you want to call it, is actually right here. It's the final note. It is Sadler's mission statement. The Justice Department and the administrative bodies and the military, if you take control of those areas, you win. Steal Ashley, infect her with Las Plagas, send her back to the United States, infect the rest of the United States, and destroy it from the inside out. That is... Good Lord. That's actually a really good plan. Destroy it from the inside out, and then you control everything just with the, the sway of your hand. It's like, talk to the hand, Mr. President, and then he obeys your every order. Foolproof. And, of course, we can't let that happen, because as soon as the parasite takes hold, you can't get rid of it unless you die. Thankfully, we were able to get rid of ours. But, I'm going to suggest something. We're going to take a look at our item Tory, going to reload everything, because we're coming up to the final battle. Sadler's waiting for us somewhere, and it's not going to be good. We need to take him out. He's a bit of a maniac. I also just one last cleanup of our inventory, because I know I've let it get askew throughout the series, but just to get rid of my OCD and everybody else's, let's go ahead and reload everything and then make it all look pretty for the grand finale. There we go. Everything reloaded. And might as well just put this over here. I need quick access to my grenades, ammo, all that fun stuff. And hello, merchant.
Welcome.
This is the last time we're going to see you, man. Let's see what you got.
Got a selection of what are you
Is there anything worth selling? Actually, yes. You do not need the infrared scope anymore. In fact, if you don't want to use your rifle, you don't even need the other scope. You can also sell your rifle.
What are you
Buy and sell whatever you think you'll need. But I'll let you in on a little hint. The more explosives, the better. I would actually suggest buying the mine thrower, if only for this one fight. And, of course, rocket launchers are always a viable solution to any pest problem. We don't have enough money for any of the exclusives, so I'm out.
Come back, Eddie.
And, speaking of out, hey, merchant. What? Might as well do it on the last merchant. Rest in peace. In fact, if you look really closely at the merchant, he has Plagas eyes.
Something's not right. Ashley, you stay here. Ada! Better try a new trick, because that one's getting old. You okay?
I've been better.
What's so funny?
Oh, I think you know. The American prevailing is a cliché that only happens in your Hollywood movies. Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world of clichés.
Ada, stand back.
Oh my god, look at that monster! Sadler is your final boss. You expected anything less? He has the most infected parasite of anybody else. Take out his eyeballs, please. Those are his weak points. There are eyeballs on all 4 of his legs, and I think there's a couple on certain legs. What you want to do is hit one of the eyes, and then go in for the big stab. That's how you want to damage him the most. You can shoot the eye from the main head sprout there, but you don't have to. You can go up for the QTE. It's not exactly a QTE, is it? It's a special action to go up and just stab Sadler in the gigantic pincer eyeball. Oh, it's so satisfying to do that, especially since Leon has to do an action jump every single time. I would suggest using explosives, as I've mentioned before. Use the mine thrower. Oh, watch out for this. Okay, he's stomping around. Sadler has quite a few attacks. He can actually do a kind of a rage stomp, at least that's what I like to call it, where he won't stop until he hits you. And he actually has a long time where he can stomp around. But thankfully, you can take all of those girders and just destroy him with it. Yeah. It hurts him a lot, so do hand grenades, rockets, whatever you want to use. Something to blow him up and stun him. That's your best bet. So there are a lot of ways to hurt Sadler, and that's good because he has a lot of health. And he has a lot of moves at his disposal. Watch out for these standing girders. He will actually whip his pincer head and hit you with them. You actually have to do a QTE to dodge those. Hopefully I'll be able to show that off. He does take a lot of hits, so don't worry. This fight's not going to end in like a couple minutes like Salazar did or any of the other boss fights. Ow! See, there it happened right there. I wasn't paying attention. I heard him. I knew he was going to whip that at me, but I didn't get a chance. Another thing he can do is actually jump up in the air, and that's actually how he got to this other segment here. He actually jumped and landed over here, and if you're right underneath him, he crushes you. It's kind of great. It's not an instant kill, but man, does it hurt. So that cutscene leading up to this fight, Sadler is a really great villain. He knows you deal in a world of cliches such as the American beating the foreign, I guess, terrorist? I don't exactly want to call him a terrorist, more like the foreign cult leader. Let's see. Oh, there he goes. He's throwing girders! So do an amazing backflip to dodge it. This is so great. Oh, there he goes. He's throwing another one. I believe he has infinite number of those because you could kind of see it spawn over there. So thankfully... Oh, he's doing another one. Those bridges, they are not always up and running. You actually have to... Okay, he didn't hit me. You actually have to do a quick time event in order to not die. That's a hurtful one if you accidentally fall to your doom. And you can tell by the flashing lights. When it's red, the bridges are down, green, they're up, but they do flash and give you a chance to grab on for dear life. Thank you, Capcom, for that. Otherwise, it would have been really stupid to just fall to your death during this awesome boss fight. Oh, yes! That was a quick waggle. I didn't expect to do that. This arena gives you a few explosive barrels, just in case you didn't bring your own explosions. They give you one hand grenade, I believe. So you've got piles of girders, you've got eyeballs that you can shoot. There are plenty of ways to kill this guy. So don't think if you came in with like one gun, you're completely screwed, because there are many different ways to take him out. For example, there's another eyeball you can take advantage of. And it shouldn't be too much longer. I think I've done enough damage. Should be coming up to the end here. I wonder.
Use this!
Perfect timing, Ada. Dodge it! Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. Alright. Sadler has to go down in Resident Evil style. Almost every single boss in every Resident Evil game has to go down via rocket launcher. So Ada supplies us with the firepower. Use this, point it in his direction, he dies. This is a special rocket launcher. Basically, a death flag for Sadler. Aim! So long, you nasty bug!
Sorry, Leon. Hand it over.
Ada, you do know what this is.
Don't worry. I'll take good care of it.
Ada!
Gotta go. If I were you, I'd get off this island too.
She really pushed it.
Here, catch. Better get a move on. See you around.
Very cute.
Another great cutscene, and we got the jet ski key. Thanks a lot, Ada, you backstabbing bitch. Again, in Resident Evil fashion, we need to get out of here before the entire place explodes. Fantastic. We ended the final boss with a rocket launcher, and now we need to get out of here before it blows up. And again, in Resident Evil fashion, the timer keeps going during cutscenes, which adds to the tension, at least in my opinion. Let's get Ashley and find a way out of here. Please and thank you.
Leon,
We have to get off this island now. It's gonna blow any minute.
it's gonna what?
I do like the added detail that even if you skip cutscenes, the timer actually catches up with you. So it's not like, oh yeah, if I skip the cutscene, I've got plenty of time. No, that they thought of that. The timer's actually going to end up in the same position. One more catch, and thankfully Leon knows where to go. Fingers crossed. Please be down here. Please be down here. Oh, thank God. It's not tied onto anything, so thank God it didn't just float away. I guess you could call it a present from Ada. Well, if she wasn't blowing up the island, I'd accept it as a present.
Hang on, sweetheart.
And now for your final test! Let's jet ski out of here! Be careful of gates, they will kill you instantly. Oh, look, there's a couple more, and we still need to get out of here quickly, so press forward to go through. And by the way, off ramps, you can do tricks! They're the best!
Race! Behind us!
I know. Just hold on.
Ramp up the stakes a bit more. Now you have to accelerate, which means you need to watch for all of these rocks falling. Yep. As soon as you see them falling towards you, turn the right direction. Also, you have more ramps, which means more tricks! And, of course, more tricks! I love this. This is the best ending to any Resident Evil game. Let's get out of here, Ashley. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Keep going right, and we're done!
Ashley! Ashley! Where are you?
Leon!
Come on. Let's go home.
Sounds like a great idea. Mission accomplished. Right, Leon?
Not quite. I still have to get you home safe.
So, after you take me back to my place, how about we do some, overtime?
Sorry.
Somehow I knew you'd say that, but it doesn't hurt to ask, you know? So, who was that woman anyway?
Why do you ask?
Come on, tell me.
She's like a part of me I can't let go. Let's leave it at that.
And that, my friends, is Resident Evil 4. I just want to make a special note of these credits, specifically these credits. you actually stop and watch them, you get to see what the village life was before Las Plagas. Also, this song is great. Unfortunately for these villagers, life was never the same when Sadler came in. They became infected, children died, food rotted, livestock was killed off. Everyone started feeling strange as Las Plagas took hold. Their humanity stripped from them. The parasites grew stronger and stronger. Everyone became infected. No one survived. Especially when Leon kicked down their doors and blew their heads off. I don't think I have to say any more than I've already said throughout this entire game. I love Resident Evil 4. It is one of my favorite games of all time. I will gladly play it another time, 5 times, 10 times, however many times. It has almost infinite replayability. And in case you were wanting to play it yourself, it's been released on every single console imaginable. I'm looking down a list. GameCube, PS2, Windows, Wii, iOS, the Zeebo? Anybody ever heard of that? No, you haven't, because it's a Brazilian console. PS3, 360, Android, PS4, Xbox One. It's been released on everything. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it was re-released for Switch, because it's on everything. Resident Evil 4 is so much fun. The change from fixed camera to over-the-shoulder third-person shooter was a godsend. It changed the entire paradigm. Changing the camera angle did not make the enemies any less threatening. Control is also a big factor to Resident Evil 4's success. The fact that it is so easy to move around, look, shoot, everything. And the Wii version just topped out at perfection. It is the best controlling version of Resident Evil 4. Also, the fact that I'm still finding new things after playing for years, whether it be you guys pointing out the small stuff I missed, to the in-depth analyses I watched just to pick up on some smaller stuff I didn't know about, Resident Evil 4 is the gift that keeps on giving. This game is such a success. I don't know how we deserve a game like this.
Hunnigan, is that you?
Finally, the line's jack free.
Hey, Hunnigan, no glasses.
Forget the glasses. What's the status of the mission?
I've rescued the subject. We're returning home.
You did it, Leon.
Thanks. You know, you're kind of cute without those glasses. Give me your number when I get back.
May I remind you that you're still on duty.
Story of my life.
Way to strike out, bucko! That's the end. We've completed our mission. And, as always, with Resident Evil games, let's take a look at the final score. 11 hours, 11 minutes. And just in case you were wanting to know what the other versions were like, there you go. There's the end results. Not the best time, but then again, I was showing off a lot of the game and dying a lot. Oh, and we're starting to get some fun toys. But first, let me show you a little something. First of all, unlike other Las Plagas bosses, Sadler doesn't mind fire. But maybe that's because the incendiary grenades work like crap. Now, another thing I wanted to note is I have the special rocket launcher. I'm not going to use it. Contrary to popular belief, you don't have to use it. You can actually kill Sadler normally. I've noticed that when you take out all of his eyeballs on all of his legs, since there's basically no other times to deal damage to him, he just dies. Or maybe I just did well enough damage that I never needed to use the rocket launcher. Now, I do like this. I don't know if it's because I killed him this way, or because the Xbox One is a little visually borked, but you can actually see my reward in the background. It's like, hey, Leon, you got 100,000 pesetas sitting right there. Go get it, boy. One other thing, of course, you've beaten a big boss. Why not give you some gamer score and a gold trophy, I believe. You should be getting a gold for this one. In case you were wondering where that last 6th death came from the Wii version, well, I was trying to line it up, trying to make it all dramatic, and then... Oh. Oh, wait, I can still salvage it. Wait! No! Do I have enough? Oh, just low enough on health. Yeah, he can grab you and throw you too, and there's a good example of it working very effectively. And one more thing, since we're speaking of death. Be sure to steer correctly, otherwise you and Ashley are going in the water post-explosion. It's not a fun time. Oh, and that jet ski. Let's talk about it more. You can use the Ditman glitch. On this, aim, change your weapon, and go into key treasures. There's the jet ski key. Should be able to use it. Yep. And let's go, Ashley. Let's go super fast. You ready for this? Woo! I absolutely love it. Now, the ultimate test is, does the Ditman glitch still work while doing tricks? That's going to be the interesting part. So let's go ahead and speed up here. Let's get all the way here. Time to do an amazing backflip. Here we go! Yep, it totally works. And that's where I would normally leave you in Resident Evil 4. I'll leave you with something other than death. But I want to talk about bonuses. Bonuses are going to be coming here soon. Taking a small break so I can record all the footage I need to show off everything that I need to. Because Resident Evil 4 leaves you with so much more to do. It has, at least after GameCube, 2 more unlockable modes that you can play as a specific character. You get Mercenaries mode, which I can't wait to talk about. You also get plenty of fun toys to play with, and it changes from version to version, so I'm going to have to go through a lot of different games to show off everything. I hope you have enjoyed Resident Evil 4. I definitely enjoyed playing through one of my favorites again. I'm just so happy I was able to do this. It's been a long time coming, ever since I started Resident Evil 0. I couldn't wait to get to 4. So I'll leave you for now. Next time on Resident Evil 4, we're going to look at all the fun stuff you can unlock. See you guys next time.